You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Colorado, just another sensational top 10 win for them, man. They've just been incredible this season. Extremely well balanced. Jalen Sherrod, Aaronette Vonleh, Frida Foreman. Like, they just have you never know whose night it's going to be with Colorado, man. They really limited arguably, I would say, the best front court in the Pac-12 right now, probably. And Stanford limited them, man. Made things extremely hard on the bigs for Stanford and really killed the rhythm. And they dominated this game. Like, it could have been a lot worse. Colorado picked up the win 71-59. And just looking at the numbers, they held Stanford to a horrid 33.9% from the field. Stanford shot 26 threes, only knocked down 9 of them. They kept them off the free throw line for the most part, and still, Stanford dominated the rebounding battle, and it still didn't matter. 18 turnovers for Stanford. Colorado just better at managing the game, managing the basketball. Their guards just took care of and valued every possession. Stanford killed with turnovers, just that ball pressure. They just really, the rhythm was not there, man. Holding Stanford to 59 points is insane. You got Erafin, 19 points and 17 boards. Cameron Brink, 12 and 12. Like, they were sensational. They were sensational, but everybody else, just were not able to really get anything done. They shut these guards down. Cameron Brink earned a tough 12 points. She only played 23 minutes in this game, but they made things hard for her. They absolutely got physical, and she just was not as impactful on both ends as she typically is. They were taking it right at Cameron Brink, like legit, right in the paint at those Stanford bigs. You look at Miller, who had a really good game. Frida Foreman shot the rock really well. Sherrod, Nolan, Weta, just multiple double-digit scores. A very balanced offense for them, man. But shout out to Miller outplaying Cameron Brink, in all honesty. Played 37 big minutes, had 10 boards, you know what I'm saying? Just was imposing her will in the paint. You got Vonleh, who was quiet but still impactful. And that's what I look at. She's been one of Colorado's best players. But with Colorado, it could be anybody's night. Literally, they are deep. They can play fast. They can play in the half-court offense. They've got exceptional guard. They've got guards. They've got shooting. They've got snipers on the wing. They've got shot creators. And they've got bigs who can really bang down low and get points in the paint, man. They made things difficult for Stanford in the paint, and Stanford could not buy a three-pointer. Just shout out to the perimeter defense, forcing tough shots, and getting Stanford out their rhythm, out of their game. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it came down to, just a sensational execution by that Colorado team, who's got something to say, man. They were in the Sweet 16 last year. You know what I'm saying? We saw them start the season off with a big win over LSU. And they've been pretty much rolling. The Pac-12, arguably the best, most stacked conference in women's college basketball this season. Colorado is rising to be the cream of the crop. And I think they're one of the most well-oiled machines, balanced, experienced teams. They just can find a way to win. And that's going to be big when you get to the postseason play. Being able to just grind it out and find a way to win. If you take one option away, they can go another way. If you take the inside away, they're letting the guards dominate. You take the guards, the three-point line, you try to run them off the three-point line, they're attacking the mid-range. They're getting to the cup. They're dishing to these bigs who are capable finishers as well. The depth, the camaraderie, this team has so much chemistry. You can tell that they've played a lot of games together. They know each other. They're familiar with each other's games, and it was just sensational to watch, to be honest with y'all. We got to shout out, arguably the player of the year, already got it locked in the bag. Caitlin Clark leading Iowa, who's 17-1 over the 14th ranked Indiana Hoosiers, who were 14-2 coming into the contest. Iowa lost a lot, y'all. And to be honest with y'all, they look maybe even better this year. Caitlin Clark's usage has increased, but so has her efficiency and they still got the shooters in the house. So shout out to them. Caitlin Clark has just been sensational though. In her last game, we saw like she hit a buzzer beater to lead them in the same week earlier in the week. Then she drops another 30, 11, and 5 on Indiana, making it look easy right now. Like Caitlin Clark, there's just nobody in college hoops, men or women, that are doing what she's doing right now, man. Averaging over 30 points a game, 7 rebounds, and basically 8 assists. Shooting 48% from the field, y'all. Are you kidding me? And then she's shooting 40% from 3, too? Like, I mean, it's scary at this point. You know, she's fighting through all types of schemes, teams trying to scheme and take her out of her element, and she's still scoring the basketball 30 points a clip on any given night. She's special. She's special. She's sensational. And there's just not a player in college basketball like her right now, man. Just the impact, the way she's selling out stadiums. You know what I'm saying? They're lining up for autographs. Everybody wants to see the Caitlin Clark show, and she absolutely is delivering every time she's on the court. So it's just impressive to see. We're literally witnessing history right now, and we're just all witnesses. We're all taking it in right now, man, because we will never see another Caitlin Clark. And I don't think and the impact that she's having on the state of Iowa and women's basketball, like just lifting this game, elevating it, and bringing more viewers in, you can't do nothing but respect it. Now, the only big question is, will she stay or will she go? Is she going to stay another year and break every college women's basketball scoring, assist, and rebound record? Or does she go and join the Indiana Fever and Aaliyah Boston? That will be the question.